Good evening, and welcome back to the wonderful world of Skyrim. I'm going to pause real quick because Sam's going to keep talking. In the last video, Firebrand was able to determine the identity of the butcher of Windhelm that was killing young ladies. It was Calixto, the museum owner. And tonight, as she returns back to Candlehearth Hall, she's ready to celebrate her victory, but also this is her last night in Windhelm before she makes the long trek all the way up north to Winterhold. So when this gentleman decides to challenge her to a drinking contest, her first thought is, wait, a human is challenging an orc to a drinking contest. So obviously we're going to agree and we're going to wipe the floor with him, at least as far as Firebrand knows.
Drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better? Maybe you just aren't up to the challenge.
Oh no, you got nothing on me. Let's go.
Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
Let's go.
Got some
I'll
fresh
start round
baked bread
one.
and good
Down the
cheese
hatch.
if you're after a bite to eat.
Your turn.
Here we go.
One down, my friend. One down.
Legend we all know
And
and
another
love.
one for me.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you,
And how about
the
you?
dragonborn comes
Drink number 2. Here we go.
with a voice
So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
One more. No problems.
Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours.
That's great.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
I'm fine.
Wake up.
What?
That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
My head.
Of course. You don't remember
Oh, where
getting
am I?
there. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
Oh, man. Tell me how I got here and I'll pay for the damages.
Well, we can always use contributions. You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Okay. Rorikstead. Wait, where are we? We're in Markarth. Oh, what time is it? It is 2 a.m. We need to find a place to sleep. Even though we just woke up, like... It's late. Now, I don't know my way around Markarth at all. Which should be unsurprising, because I don't know my way around anywhere. Man, these stairs are super dangerous. They're incredibly steep and no handrails. Absolutely unacceptable.
Need something?
Yeah, sleep. Apparently. I clearly did not get
your journey home.
any kind of rest from that. You're open at 2 a.m.?
Did you hear all that noise outside?
Wow.
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Let's go.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
Oh, I'm not actually allowed to be here. They welcomed me, and then they're like, you need to leave.
Is someone there?
A fight! I cannot... Best you...
Excuse me?
Glory to the Forsworn! The old gods give me strength!
Guess it's all clear now.
Die for my
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
You okay? I hope we killed the right person.
City guard. It's all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Hey, you alright?
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me.
Do you know why he was after her?
No. She's such a nice woman. Comes by every day looking for jewelry for her family in Cyrodiil. Is it because she's a noble? Why would anyone want to kill her? It doesn't make any sense.
Man, we just cannot get away from finding murderers everywhere we go. Alright,
I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now.
that's fair.
What's happening to this city?
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
That man shouted something about the Forsworn.
I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it.
I don't believe you.
All right then.
Did you see that, madman? A Forsworn agent, here in the city.
Who are the Forsworn?
Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the Forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs.
Oh, I see.
Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed.
Yeah, that's fair.
This has ruined my entire day.
That's back out to Skyrim. It makes sense the inn's right by the entrance.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Oh, I think I'll take a pass on the strong drink for now, friend.
Need something?
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. Take a look.
Go ahead and see what he's got for food. And
sure thing.
A room,
it's
please.
yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Unlike my husband Clapper, I watch after our guests.
so, Rorikstead.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yeah, you to get out of my room, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, she gets in the way sometimes. I love this is Dwemer architecture, right? I love it.
Clapper!
Okay. We'll sleep a few hours.
Idiot! Can't you do anything right?
What? What did I do this time? I was just standing...
None of my business. Okay, yeah, this place is definitely Dwemer.
Songs are just old memories that help the mead go down quicker.
Well, aren't you a cheerful one?
What can an old skald do for you, huh?
What's a skald?
That's about the truth of it. Write tales about the sights I've seen, the battles I've fought. Earned quite a name
Did
for
that guard
myself
just
when I was
patrol
younger.
around me?
The Bard's College still teaches some of my work to their students. Good fighting to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some Dwemer,
You don't know anything about this house?
like,
No.
ruins
Anyone
that I
seen
can
entering
get
or
into.
leaving? Strange lights or unusual noises? It's abandoned. It's always
Which, of course, is once again, yet again, delaying us
Citizen?
from making our way to Winterhold, but...
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done. If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no. You can't go in there.
What's the Hall of the Dead?
New to Skyrim?
Yeah, I am.
I was confused at first, too. The Nords call their mausoleums the Hall of the Dead. It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers.
Who's RK?
RK, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall, and his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life. RK, protect you.
There's definitely something here. I'm definitely gonna come back. Like, I need to make a mental note that I do want to come back to Markarth, because I'm pretty sure there are some really good Dwemer ruins that I can search in here if I can get the right story. But right now, we gotta figure out what happened. And that requires us to go to Rorikstead. We could also take a side trip to Hendraheim to drop off some of the stuff, because I've got a lot of, like, clothing and armor and stuff that I'd like to drop off at a place where it won't vanish. So yeah, I think that's the play. The question is, did my horse make the journey?
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
No, I haven't, sorry.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
I'm gonna regret asking this, but do you need any help?
I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
These things keep happening to me. The House of Horrors. This is gonna go great. How do I keep getting into these things?
No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here recently, but the people I asked say no one enters or leaves.
Okay.
Wait, did you hear that? He came his way. That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this. Come out. We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
So he's trying to manipulate my mind, right?
You first. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
No. Kill him. Crush his bones. Tear at his flesh.
Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill. You will kill, or you will die.
I don't want to die. I can't die here. Daedra has us. It's you or me.
Yes, your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down.
Didn't like that. Amulet of Stendar. An apprentice hood, that's nice. Food is always useful. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Downstairs, reward, Daedra, careful. Be careful.
Yes, further into the bowels.
You have to say it like that. Oh, these definitely look like bowels.
So close. Your prize is waiting.
You know, I think maybe I'll just go.
Fool! Did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you?
I don't know who Moleg Bal is.
What do you see from that little cage? Speak!
It's an altar.
Yes, it's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came.
You want revenge?
Revenge? No. I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
Okay, fair enough. This sounds like a thing that I definitely don't want to do. I don't know that guy anything, so we're gonna probably ignore that. You know, since we're here, it might be a good idea to at least meet with the Jarl of Markarth. Since we're here. Nah, maybe next time. Now that we've gotten here, I'm willing to take a cart out to here, even though I technically teleported here. Do I have a horse? Excellent question, me. I don't see a horse. On the other hand,
Need
these
a
horses
war
are
dog?
gorgeous.
Fiercest companion money can buy.
A trained war dog.
A war dog is good company and good protection.
Yeah.
Good. Here you are. He'll follow you to oblivion and back, if it comes to that.
Do they both follow me? Oh man, I got a doggo. I'm so happy.
I'd rather spend the gold on a new litter of pups, but the horses bring in more gold.
Speaking
I
of
like
which,
the loyalty of a dog, not as fickle as a wolf.
oh, I get to ask about armoring the horse, which means the horse is still out there, which means I can't buy a horse. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna do the thing. Settings, gameplay, turn off survival. It's because I'm too close, I think.
Until next time.
There we go. There it is. Okay. Make sure to turn that back on. Although, armoring the horse, not a bad idea. I'd actually like to armor the dog,
good
too.
Protection. I like the loyalty of a dog, of course.
Excellent. Look at that. You look amazing. Let's go. Okay. We're going to follow the road. We're going to take a left. And I'm sure we won't be delayed by any other nonsense. We're not getting distracted. There's something happening over there, I can tell. They're all standing in a circle, but we're not getting distracted. We're definitely coming back here, though, so that's gonna happen. Awesome. Because we are chasing stories of apparently a marriage and a goat. Which I'm sure is fine. On the other hand, this is a mine. Yeah, no, we just sold a bunch of stuff. And also, apparently, the Forsworn are a problem right now. So, like, let's go.
Is someone there? I thought I heard something.
Nope, you didn't hear anything. Definitely have some good ore in here. Let's change it up a little bit. We're going to use the elemental bolts. Nice. The problem is it explodes, so I have to be really careful around my guards. Ooh, good dodge. Not good enough. See, this is when I go back to lightning bolts. So I can aim a little bit more precisely. What a good dog. Heal the doggo. Okay. It does not say cleared. So we're gonna keep looking. Switch to fire. Though I really should be using a broader selection of spells. Again, Maybe Firebrand just isn't quite sophisticated enough for that yet. Just making sure I've got the whole map. Ooh, should eat soon. Alright, well it doesn't say cleared, so there's probably at least one enemy left in here somewhere. But I think I'm safe to go ahead and start looting. I have plenty of carry space available. Yes, we're going to go ahead and eat this venison chop. I also need to be prepared to fight gold guardians. So we're going to start over here at the end of the dungeon. I love you, but you keep barking. We may end up having to part ways on that basis. Because you're super loud. Nothing. You know, I'm suddenly realizing that the thing that they were talking about in the village was probably the Forsworn in this mine. Oof. Gotta be quick because they do a lot of damage. But also, more gold. Okay, moving on. Like, this is a jackpot because not only will this gold give us the ability to level up our smithing, but also, it's going to make us a bunch of money. Which is good, because I just, you know, spent a bunch. Man, I don't know how anyone gets any mining done under these conditions. Like, is this just me, or do these guardians happen to everyone? Nothing. Ooh, there's two in here. So what I don't know is what's the percentage chance of a guardian popping out. So I'm just going to be vigilant every time. Nothing. Nothing. Looks like we got 2 or 3 more of these to hit. Normally I'd be like, should I put a cut in here? Maybe I should, but you know what? This is survival mode. We are watching the mining. It's what's happening. Because you never know when one of those guardians is going to pop out. So yeah, when we get out of here, it's probably a good idea to go back to the town, find out if that's what they were talking about, and then reassure them that we took care of the Forsworn. Yeah, definitely gonna have to assign that dog somewhere. There is one more. And I am over encumbered.
Yes, my Thane. Do you need something? Of course, Thane. How can I be of service?
Okay, how much of this gold can I offload onto you? All of it. Lovely.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm still bothered by the fact that it doesn't say cleared, so I'm just gonna sneak a little bit as I'm finishing up, taking all of this gold. Like, I'm not gonna get distracted, but a full mine that's absolutely overflowing with gold, I would be an absolute idiot to not take advantage of this. Must not be a high percentage, or maybe there's a cooldown. Awesome. Okay.
Yes, my Thane. Do you need something? Of course, Thane. How can I be of service?
Oh, you can't carry anymore either.
Let's go.
That's fair. Gotta go sell some of that stuff. Before we... Well, the next time we're in a city, we gotta remember... I gotta remember to sell all the stuff that Raya's holding on to, because we are running low on carry weight. That gets us below the limit at least. But yeah, we're basically out of here. Pupper. Okay, horse. Horse. Oh, first off. Because I believe the gold ingot takes 2 gold ore, which means it actually makes them lighter. Now we're down to 201 pounds, which is much more manageable. Where is the horse? There you are. I left you on the road. Fair enough. Alright, so we should turn around. I think it was over here. No. Wait. Maybe. Yeah, there it is.
What happened to you, Pop? The Forsworn have taken Kolskager Mine. We're the only ones left.
Gods. You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Don't go to Kolskager. It's not... Kolskager Mine is lost, friend. Was. Forsworn came in the night, killed everyone. Gat and I are the only ones who escaped. Hopefully Skaggy will send word to the Jarl, and something will be done.
I already took care of them.
I'd be grateful. Kolskager is my home. But I wouldn't go there if I were you. There's a whole group of them with axes and magic on their side. You'd never stand a chance.
It's funny you should say that.
You drove them off? By yourself?
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll head back to work right away. Take this. It's the least I can do.
Wow, that's generous. Thank you. Just know that, like, someone mined all the gold out of there, just so you know you're gonna have to wait a while for it to respawn.
For your help, I'm sending word to the orc strongholds that you're to be trusted.
I'm the hardest worker in Left Hand.
That's actually really nice, because the thing is, Firebrand is here because she ran away from her orc tribe. So this gentleman telling her that, like, the orc tribes of Skyrim are going to welcome her, that's actually a big deal.
It's amazing how much work goes into the little things, isn't it?
Okay. Look, we're here. I know I'm eventually going to need a bunch of iron ore that I can transmute. So we're just going to do some mining. I'll go ahead and put a cut in here, and I will meet up with you again after I mine this entire place dry. Okay, we're back. I have mined all of the iron out of the left-hand mine. And now I think it's time to move on.
I hope.
There's Rorikstead. I'm thinking I take this route south along the river, cross the river, go through the mountains, get to Rorikstead. It's 6:30, so we gotta get moving. And I gotta try to not be too distracted. LOL.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you did.
Not really interested in listening to you. Oh, jeez. Not interested. Okay, so far so good. We should cut to the left when we cross here, and then we will probably either take a left and go through the mountains or take a right and then go cross country. I think that's probably the safer option. Hi. I'm not interested. We do have a shrine here. Yeah, you guys take care of him. The hell is that? Yeah! Crap, that thing does a lot of damage. Okay, I seem to have accidentally attacked one of the Imperials, but I put my weapons away. They seem to be fine now. There are definitely still enemies out there, but what in God's name was that? Oh, there's those things. Okay, well, here we go. Actually, why don't I let the professionals handle this? I'm gonna leave. It's getting dark. I gotta find either a safe place to camp, or I need to get to Rorikstead. Yeah, this is where I would cut north. Honestly, Henderheim is very close. So instead of camping, why don't we just go home? Now, I'm reminding myself that I have a spider at Henderheim, because otherwise, it will absolutely jump scare the hell out of me. So I'm reminding myself that there is a spider who's friendly and very cute in Henderheim. And yeah, also this will give me a chance to do some loot management. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Like, I know there's a pass in here somewhere. Floating horse. That was so majestic. Yep, I hear you. Oh, look at you, little Arachnia. You're so cute. Okay, so. First off. Gonna put the headsman's cleaver up there. That is a load off. I believe downstairs I have a place to put masks. Not that kind of mask, though. Alright, so we're just going to put them on some of these mannequins for now. Excellent. What a good dog. What a good spider. Okay, so I think I'm gonna need to do some inventory management. It's only 8:30 though, so we've got a little bit of time. I'm gonna go into the bedroom. And just like, what do I not need? I don't need Forsworn arrows. Increases magical by 50 points, and conjuration spells cost 25% less to cast. No, we're holding on to that.
Yes, my Thane. Do you need... Of course, Thane. How can I be of service?
There we go.
Lead on, my Thane.
Slowly make our way back to this chest. No, I'm going to do something with that in a sec. In fact, let's go do that now. Like, I'm here, I'm thinking about it. We're obviously not going to solve this, the hangover situation we've got going in one day. The iron ore I'm going to leave as ore. Because I want to turn it into gold later on once I get the transmute spell. So we'll leave you in there. Yeah. Pretty obviously. Heck yeah. All right. Definitely don't need all these gold rings. So we're going to leave them here for future enchantment, probably. Like, I'm pretty good on gold at the moment. Mostly just getting rid of stuff. Trying to get my carry weight down as low as possible. That's right, I'm leaving random clam meat in here because things don't go bad in this game. Okay, perfect. Make a baked potato. But I think we're more or less good here. So my friends, we are off to sleep. Which means that's the end of the video. I definitely am going to need to assign that dog somewhere. I love him to bits, but he is very loud. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow we're going to figure out what happened with this whole drinking contest thing. I hope you'll be here.